Alright, so welcome back to the channel. What I'm normally doing is talking about repos. Well, let's talk about what gets you there. So I'm at a Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler dealership. And they seem to have a bunch of 26s. But let's see what some of these prices are. We've got one here. This is just a regular 1500. Laramie. $75,000. $75,000. Okay, so here's this. Let's see what this is. This is the Hurricane. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is a 1500. What do they call this? They just a 4-door crew cab. Yeah, $93,000. Crazy for a Dodge Ram 1500. What's this? What do we got here? This is a Rebel. Okay, this one's 76. Okay, now there is no need in the world to justify $76,000 for a 1500 pickup. I mean, you would think that's dually prices, right? All right, here's another Hurricane. Oh, sticker is on the other side. Let's go over here. It's a nice looking truck. I'm not saying that they're not. 62,000. So what's the difference? This one's a big horn. So cloth interior. Still, it's just Jesus. It's a lot of money. Well, they got a bunch of 26s, so that's good. It's not like they got 25s sitting around, but if you take a look, got a lot of these trucks here. Stellantis has not been selling like they should. So, a Grand Wagoneer. They still got these things around? Yeah, these will put you on the Repo Man's list right here. Look at this. Look at this. This thing is so expensive. They have no window sticker on it. How is that even possible? Oh, that's because it is inside the car. So this is a Grand Wagoneer, 65,000. 65. Now, for everybody that knows about the Grand Wagoneers, yeah, some people paid over $100,000 for these things. Well, you know, we got a sticker right here. 70, we'll say 79,000. So a lot of people paid over 100 grand. And now 72.5. So all these people, look at all these Durangos. I didn't even know they still made these Durangos. These are 26s too. Look at all these Durangos. I didn't know people actually still bought these things. What do we got here? A Durango for $50,000. I think that's kind of high, but hey, what's this? This is a Grand Cherokee. Just for a Grand Cherokee is $47,000. Here's another Grand Cherokee. $50,000. Man, what do we got here? $45,000 for a Durango. I mean, come on now. This is pickup. This is what a pickup truck should be, right? These are pickup truck prices. Now, these dealers Okay, they don't set the prices. There's one right there. $44,000. It's crazy. Let's check this one here on the end. We'll move on. $55,000. All right, so what I will say is so far at this dealership, you don't have these, little add-on sheets on the side. Now, I can't say whether or not they do the add-ons. I don't know. But I can say I don't see any. Not on any of the cars. Normally you'll have a sticker right on the other side. They'll try to sell you a bunch of crap that isn't really worth anything. I don't see that here. So that's a plus. $52,000. All right, so I guess these Cherokees are right around $50,000, right? Man. So all I see is 26s, which is pretty good, but it's a lot of them. You would think the 27s, well, the 27s aren't going to be rolling in till right about now. What do we got over here? What's this little piece of, what is this? A Compass. People still buy the Compasses. This is a 26 Compass. Base price is $30,000. This price is $26,000 for a throwaway Jeep. That is ridiculous. Look at this thing. Look at this Compass. Look. Who buys a Compass anyway? Like, everybody that bought them realized, hey, we really got in trouble with these things. I don't even see a sticker in it, which is probably good because it's orange. Yeah. All right, moving on. What do we got over here? We got a Durango over here mixed in with some Grand Cherokees. Let's check out this one. Of course, I'm on the side with no sticker. Nice looking Durango, I will say that, but what do we got? I don't see a sticker anywhere. No, here's another Cherokee for $52,000. $50,500. $50,000 for a Jeep Cherokee. Look at all these Cherokees. Is anybody buying them? Look, we got Cherokees over here on the right. We got Cherokees over here on the left. This is crazy. At these, who's buying this stuff? Still, I don't see any of the little dealer add-ons. So I will say, yeah, this dealership is pretty good. Look at this thing. I've never seen a color like this before. Let's see how much this gonna put you close to the repo guy. $58,000. Come on. That's crazy. We've got some used cars here. We'll come up the other row and look at that later. But this is kind of crazy. Let's go to this back row. Let's see what they got in the back. Maybe they got the cheaper ones in the back. Right? Maybe you got to walk farther to get to stuff that is decent money. Probably not. So, okay, so here's the confusion that I've got right now. This one had no sticker. Wasn't there one of these that was 50? This was 70. Yeah, we're not even close. Look at these Rams. What is that? E-Torque? Now there's a single, what is this, a single cab? 3,500. You don't see too many of these. Oh, let's go see what the price is. We got a sticker up here on the windshield. It's a 26. Okay, so this is base model. 71.2. Look, look, look. 51,000 is the base price. You add on a bunch of hoopla. I'm not really sure what all the stuff is that's added on, but you're gonna add power windows? Like, okay. Well, so I wonder if you could actually get a base truck for 51. But anyway, this was 71.2. Single cab, 8-foot bed. It's a good work truck for somebody. But holy moly, that's a lot of money. Oh, look at this. Here's something that's going to be a lot of money. RHO, a Dodge Ram RHO. Sticker is on the back seat over here. You know, they say green, this green is going to be the hot color soon. Looks like that gas cap's a little different, but anyway, whatever. Let's see what we got here. 88.5. This is like a mini short bed. Fender flares on it. 88.5. Who's buying that? So here's the back row. Looks like service vehicles. We're not going to go look at them. No, they got some used stuff over there. Looks like wholesale maybe. What do we got here? We got 27s. What are these? It's a minivan. 27 Chrysler Pacifica. They're still making this stuff? $50,000 for a minivan. You've got to be kidding. 51.3. That one's blue. Oh, let's see what a plain Jane white one is. What does this say? We're going to jump over. Well, let's look at this one real quick. 45.5. This one says all-wheel drive. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, stickers on the windshield. Wow. $58,000 for a minivan. Who's buying these anyway? Like, what happened to cheap minivans? I'm assuming they don't exist anymore, maybe? What do we got here? Oh, here you go. Check this out. These two right here. Yeah. REPOMAN favorites. These are 26s. What do we got? $60,000. I'm actually kind of impressed. A Scat Pack. There's another 26. What's this one? $60,000. Those of you that paid $80,000 and $90,000 for these things are probably a little upset right now. Yeah. And you know, here's the crazy thing. Those of you that paid the high prices, who did that, right? So COVID hits and you get these cars that are hard to get a hold of, hard to find because they're not being shipped. So what did the dealers do? The dealers said, well, hey, I've got the car that you want and I'm not going to get it for another few months. So what do? They do this add-on fee. Oh, we got a $20,000 add-on. And people paid that stuff. The crazy thing is, you're paying for it now because the vehicle is not even worth it. We're here on the used side right now. So to give you an idea, they even have prices. So this is going to be pretty cool. So let's see, a 25. What is this? A 2025 Grand Cherokee for $36,000. Here's one for 28. 28. $28 and $35. Let's go over here. Look, look, they got a brand new one right behind the used one. We got to compare here. $50,000. Okay, so the Cherokees are 50 grand for 26. So even if you go with the $36,000 one, oh my God, it's losing 15 grand in 1 year. Like, come on, there's a Durango, 38,000, brand new. What year is that? Let's do this right. A 26 with 10,000 miles. All right, so here's how you look at, oh, do I get a brand new one or do I buy a used one? Do you want to buy a brand new one for 50, 52,000? You can buy one just like this for 38 with 10,000 miles on it. And it's still, you're still getting a 26. Crazy. There's a little Cherokee. That thing's a 19. Looks like it's in good shape. Oh, let's see here. What do we got? A Grand Cherokee. What year is this? It's in the used row. It is a 25 with 6,000 miles on it for $55,000. I think that's kind of high. Here's one for 48. That's a 24. Wow. Not sure how somebody would feel. Like, they've got these two Jeep Cherokees here, these Grand Cherokees back to back. $15,000 difference just because you put 10,000 miles on it. So think about that. You buy one brand new, you put 10,000 miles on it, you go to trade it in, you're losing 15 grand. Now, no, you're not losing 15 grand. They're selling it for 15 grand under. You probably lost 20 because they got to make money. Okay? That's their make money price. Look, we got a Jeep Sahara. I think that's like what? Bottom of the line, 33.9. That's a 21. Here's another 21 for 23. So 10 grand less over here on the left. That's a Sport. Yeesh. Yeah. Big price difference. Let's see what we got up here. Because we haven't even looked at the new Jeeps yet. We probably should run over there real quick. Look at these bad boys. 36. Now that's a Willys. You got a Rubicon for 40. So here's a 21 Grand Cherokee for $27,000. It's in really good shape. $27,000. Almost half. Almost half off. If you buy a used one. Crazy. All right. What's this? What's this? We're gonna look at that. 40,000. All right, so like I said, this dealership, no markups. No markups on the vehicles. Very good. What is this? Ram, Hurricane, $90,000 for a 1500 pickup. Let's head over here. Let's look at this Rubicon. This one's going to be pretty pricey, I would imagine. This is a 26, $68,000. Oh, no blue tow hook. Well, that's good. I don't want that hybrid crap. Another one over there. Look at all these Jeeps. Some Gladiators. But there's not too many Gladiators. What's this Gladiator right here? $55,000 for a pickup truck that hauls nothing. Look at all these Jeeps. A Sahara. What's this one? $60,000. Holy crap. Here's a little two-door. There's the sticker in the back. $40,000. A little two-door. So I heard Jeep is not doing the old hybrid crap with the blue tow hooks anymore. I think it's good. Oh, look, you even get one of them stupid ducks on the dashboard. Another one, $40,000 for a two-door Jeep. Look at all the Jeeps. Come on, Stellantis. You need to lower your prices. So look, I like how they got both of these next to each other. Same color. What's the price on this? I see it over there and I can't read it. It's on the seat. $40,000. So I'm assuming you can get a two-door base. They're soft top, so wow. So this Gladiator is bare bones. Bare bones Gladiator, 43.1. What do we got over here? We got some more Jeeps over here. I didn't think they went over on this side. Oh, we got some big trucks too. We get to look at some big trucks. See what that is. This is why Stellantis has a hard time getting rid of shit. Yeah, because they're too damn expensive. Who can afford this stuff? We're still at 26s. I honestly thought we were gonna look at a bunch of leftover 25s. But apparently this dealership, and I'm gonna give them a lot of credit because they didn't buy a bunch of crap they couldn't sell. Again, $50,000 for a minivan. Holy moly. All right, here's another, oh, that's a four-door Jeep. Here's a $51,000. Now, this is a sport. So if I'm correct, this is like the low model. So you got 50 for this, you got 40 for a two-door. 10 grand? Come on, I think that's a lot. Hey, here's 40. What's this one? This is a four-door. A four-door. Oh, no. This one's $51,000. Here's a Rubicon. Wonder how bad this one's gonna be. I bet you this one's even gonna be worse. $60,000 for a Rubicon. Now remember, the dealerships don't set the prices, okay? This is what Jeep says they're worth. Soft top, right? Here's a soft top. What the heck is this? I don't know, because it doesn't have a sticker in it. All right, so, yeah. big trucks. Here we go. Big money right here. You want to be on the top of the REPOMAN list. Oh, we'll check these out. Here you go. Well, we got 75.3. Now, it's a 2,500 6-foot bed. So it's got the longer bed. It doesn't have the shorty. I mean, it is short. It's not an 8-foot, but it doesn't have that short bed that some of these Dodge pickups come with that are just stupid. You're gonna have a bed. You either have a 6-foot or 8-foot, but whatever. All right, let's check this one out. Here we go. We got another 2,500. Here's a 2,500 for, drum roll, for the 92.3. 92.3. For what? For what? It's a Rebel. So what does that give you? Shittier suspension because it's off-road and you can't haul that much with it? Look, these trucks don't look much different, except I think the Rebel might be just a sliver higher. That's crazy. So you're going to get some off-road suspension. When you do that, you get this off-road suspension. You usually can't haul that much because the suspension's not made to be hauling a butt ton of weight. There's a sticker down there, $75,000 for this one. Kind of like a plain Jane truck, honestly. What we got? Cloth seats. What is it? It's a Black Express Crew. All right. What's this? Dodge Durango. It's a 26. $50,000. Okay, so we looked at all the used. I don't see any brand new Chargers or anything here. They may have one inside. But I will tell you, today we're at a dealer that isn't putting these little stupid stickers on telling you that you got to pay more than what the actual sticker tells you. So that's good. Thumbs up to them. But Stellantis, come on. This is tough. I mean, how are you supposed to make any money when you're selling vehicles people can't afford? Let's wait for this slow van to go by. They're probably regretting their purchase. Chrysler Pacifica, still running. All right, well, that's about it. This video is going to be a wrap. I want to thank everybody for watching. I know it's been a while since I brought a video out, but like I said, we usually talk about repos, but the prices of some of these is what's going to get you repoed. But this dealership, hey, they're charging you what is on the sticker. Now, there is dock fee, there is stuff like that, but they're not putting the old sticker on the side that says you owe $3,000 on top of what the MSRP is. So congratulations to them. And all right, I'll see you next week on another video. We're going to be checking out Mercedes. I might even combine Mercedes and BMW because they're like the biggest overpriced vehicles you're going to see because everybody wants them. But okay, see you on the next video.